Hello, fans and patriots. This is TJMD running a test. This is not an actual podcast. If it were a podcast, the actual podcast, my broadcasting partner would be here and you would have been told where to go in your area to enjoy this lovely podcast. No, I'm just kidding. I'm just running a test. So I might as well promote the podcast that we will be airing on Sunday night. Probably offensive. We'll be on Sunday night. Everybody will be here right now. I'm just here because I'm trying to run this test to make sure everything is working, and everything seems to be working okay. So I'm not going to stay on there long. Uh, Video looks good, even though I'm a little bit out of shape, out of proportion, my damn self. But that's fine. That's okay. We're still going to do the podcast on Sunday. Um, but I had to come on right now to test it out and let people know if you're fans of As the Crow Flies or Probably Offensive um, podcast will be up starting on Sunday. So stay tuned. Sunday uh, is the 2nd of July. Um, at 9:30 is when we're trying to get it started. It might not start exactly at 9:30. I tried to start it, but sometimes we're not quite ready technically since I'm the producer and engineer of this podcast, and T Crow is whenever we do it out of his studio. But this upcoming Sunday, we're going to have an exciting episode of Probably Offensive. We will be live streaming it on Facebook and on YouTube. So I had to run this test right now. Uh, so if you see this, stay tuned for that podcast, which will be coming up on Sunday night, and you'll be entertained. Um, I don't know if you'll like it, love it, hate it, but you will be entertained. That's for sure. We will have two lovely guests, young ladies, who want to talk about some issues, and I don't remember their names, so don't tell them I said that. Don't make any comments on the podcast letting those ladies know on Sunday that I didn't remember their names for the promotion. Uh, that's not relevant. That's not important at all. So come back to this stream because we'll be doing it live on Sunday, and we'll also be on Facebook Live like we always are. We've been haven't been live on YouTube, but we will be live with this podcast, which is called Probably Offensive. Um, And I had a YouTube channel for a long time. I've had the YouTube channel actually for a long time, but I've not utilized it. Uh, I've not posted any video or live streamed on YouTube, and now it's time to progress. Um, so that's what we're going to do. Making video available on YouTube as well as um, the audio that was already available. The audio for the podcast was already available. Now we're going to put video with it And yeah, uh, we'll see where it goes. But I promise you that if you watch this video, um, you'll be entertained. I can't even say you can be glad you did because we might say something that you don't agree with. That's fine though. You don't have to agree with everything we say to like. I mean, or to be entertained. But just know on my podcast, probably offensive, uh, we'll only have people on here who are real. These are not going to be fake people who are just saying whatever they think they need to say to be on one side of an issue or the other. They're giving their honest opinions. You might not appreciate it or agree with it, or you might. You might think that's the most brilliant thing you've ever heard. But we're going to do this podcast. We do the podcast not every week. We're going to start doing it every week. Um, but we got to get some feedback to encourage us that, hey, this is something that people enjoy. They want to see it, and we'll do it more often. I used to do the podcast by myself every week. I got hooked up with a buddy of mine who also was doing a podcast. Instead of him doing a podcast and me doing a podcast, we decided let's do a podcast together. So that's why me and Terrence Crow, um, uh, he does a podcast called As the Crow Flies. You've probably seen it already if you were a friend of his or a fan of his on Facebook because he is posting a lot of them on Facebook. I don't think he's ever posted any of them on YouTube, but we're going to start doing that. And while I'm running this test, just testing the right now is just testing this the camera to see if we can live stream. It looks okay to me. It looks a little too good. I'm coming off as fat, which I really am fat, so the camera's working pretty well. Yeah, this is going to happen on Sunday night, uh, July the 2nd. 9:30 is what we're shooting for. To start a podcast. If it doesn't come right on at 9:30, just sit tight for a few minutes and we'll get it up and running. You can check it out, see it, what it is, and if you like it. And with that, I'm going to end this test because it's the longest test you've ever seen. I can go on and on for days and days. I got the gift of gab, I guess, because it says that we've been doing this video for 8 minutes. Whoever see the video for 8 minutes where nothing happened except for a guy talking, that usually doesn't hold people's attentions in the world of TikTok and YouTube. You usually got to be hurting yourself or have something terrible happen to hold people's attention. But I'm a very exciting guy. I'm articulate and I'm almost intelligent. I'm very close to being intelligent. And so you're going to like this podcast when you see it. But for now, I'm out of here like last year. See ya. Peace.